Okay, so guys, yeah, welcome back. I just hope that my microphone in world is turned off. Let me check. Okay, voice is off, good, and then voice chat is off as well. Okay, so what are we doing here? Well, I'm here at the BCW Arena in Second Life for, guess what? Second Life Wrestling. Yeah, Second Life Wrestling. Again, the reason I'm doing this is to show everyone out there that Second Life is more than just adult content. There is absolutely nothing adult about pro wrestling in Second Life. Unless, of course, it's indicated as such. But if it's not, then it's, I guess you can say, a semi family content. So according to the program, there will be there will be 3 matches. And if this is your first time seeing pro wrestling in Second Life, please be advised that it won't be as fluid as real life pro wrestling. And because it's Second Life, it or there is a chance that it may look very janky. But the thing that is very impressive about Second Life is that these were all set up, created, and organized by the residents or the users. I'm trying to find a way to, I guess, disable or not display the other avatars, but I don't think that is gonna be possible. So right now I'm focused on the ring. You can see the ring right there. I'm not going to zoom in on the ring. I'm just going to watch it like a regular avatar. Of course, if you want to see the action live, all you have to do is log into your Second Life account and search for BCW. There is a group called BCW. Join the group and you'll find the announcement or the notice for the event, and it will have a landmark or the Second Life URL to where the event is happening, and you can use that to get here. Also, you might see some plywood textures. Well, unfortunately, the cause of that is my viewer. I'm not using Firestorm. I'm using a different alternative Second Life third-party viewer that runs well on lower end or older computers. Firestorm is great. I still have it and I use it from time to time, but it's very bloated with a lot of things that are, I guess, if you're used to using them, becomes essential to your Second Life activities. But if you're not using them, if you're not using those features, then they're just additional bloat, which you don't really need. Right now, we're just waiting for the actual start of the show. It will start at around 3 p.m. Second Life time. That is equivalent to LA or Los Angeles time. So whenever you hear Second Life time, it's again the same as Los Angeles time. Whatever it is, whatever is the time in Los Angeles, that is also the time in Second Life. I don't know why. Maybe Linden Lab is located in Los Angeles. By the way, I used to cover pro wrestling regularly back in the day. The only reason why I stopped is because there were another group that started. I was the first, and then there was another group that started covering pro wrestling in Second Life, and they started to report my content. I have no idea why they were doing that, except maybe they don't want me to cover pro wrestling in Second Life as well. Again, the only reason why I'm doing this is not to gain fame. That is not going to happen. Absolutely not. And I'm not trying to gain any Linden dollars from this. The only reason why I'm covering this is to show everyone who thinks that Second Life is nothing more than just a platform for adult content. It's not. There are a lot of things, creative things, that is happening in Second Life, which were created, built, organized by Second Life users themselves. I had the schedule of matches earlier, but unfortunately I closed the window and it disappeared. Now it's gone and I can't get it back. What I do know is there will be 3 matches, and I'm hoping that it wouldn't last very long, because in Second Life, again, this is not real life pro wrestling, so the matches are gonna be a little bit longer because they'll have to set up the action. It's not like with real life wrestling where the action is well coordinated and choreographed. They are fast paced. In Second Life, they're also coordinated and choreographed, but they're not. I guess they you could say it's in a slower pace. I guess I was planning on just watching from here, but I think I'll have no choice but to zoom in later. Okay, so I guess I can switch from this view to this view. Okay. Uh, Let me see here. So if you see a gray texture like this one, it means that it hasn't loaded. Okay, I need to have the I need to have only the avatars that are wrestling be shown on the stream because or on my viewer, because if there are any other avatars, then they will turn into paper dolls and it wouldn't look as good. Okay, so this is my actual view of the area, and then I can zoom in to this one or zoom in further like this one. Okay. Okay, so the match will start in 1 minute. The actual show will start in 1 minute. I only have like 1 hour to do this, but let's see. Let's see. Let's go find out whether I'll be able to. Because I mistimed the start of the stream. I was going to start maybe 10 minutes before the actual show, but I messed up the timing and started 20 minutes earlier. Okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot of this for, I guess you can say, the cover. Okay, I believe the show is starting. We have someone in the ring right now. And let's see who that is. It's the owner of BCW. So if you are interested in pro wrestling in Second Life, maybe you can talk to the owner of BCW. Again, guys, the reason why I'm doing this is to show everyone who's not in Second Life, and also to show everyone who thinks that Second Life is all about adult content. It's not. There are a lot of fun things that happens in Second Life that are enjoyable and very creative and fun, that doesn't involve running around naked. Okay, Second Life is not just about running around naked. I wanted to show the entrance, but I'm using a non-PBR viewer, and I believe the door, that's why it's in plywood, the door uses PBR, and they did not bother putting putting in a fallback texture just in case. Just for those who don't use a PBR viewer. By the way, there are like very few users that uh uses PBR viewers nowadays. I'm one of those. Although I do sometimes switch to Firestorm, but right now I'm not using Firestorm because it would lag. This is a an event with a lot of avatars, and using Firestorm will cause massive amount of lag. And I believe someone just made an entrance. I don't know who it is. Okay, the name is VR Fox. I'm not sure if that is the display name or the account name. I would assume it's the display name. Okay, if it's the display name, if the avatar has a display name, I'm going to use I'm going to try using their display names. Also, whenever an avatar appears, they will appear in gray because that means their textures are still loading. One thing you can be sure of is there will be no nudity in this one because, again, I believe from what I've read is that they are a semi-family friendly organization, and they put up semi-family friendly wrestling shows. So just give it time, and their textures will eventually load. Okay, I believe the first match is starting. I'm going to shut up now and just watch the match. Okay, so because I'm using an alternative third-party viewer, you'll see that there are lines on screen. I think that can be turned off. I'm going to turn that off because they look annoying. Hold on. Those lines are called look at. I don't think the official Second Life viewer has them anymore, but they do exist in third-party alternative viewers. Okay, it's gone now. So everything that you're seeing here was created, was made by Second Life users. They were born from the imagination and creativity of Second Life users. I also just increased the number of non-impostors or non-imposter avatars because it seems that the limit is quite low. Oh, it seems that the referee is the owner of BCW. Okay, that makes sense. Because as the owner, he is the ultimate official. Again, guys, if you want to watch the event live, log into Second Life, go to open the search window, go to the groups tab and search for BCW because that is the name of this particular Second Life Pro Wrestling organization. And again, a little bit of disclaimer. The reason I'm doing this is to show everyone who thinks that Second Life is nothing more than just adult content to show them that that is not true, that is a wrong perception of Second Life, and that there's a lot more to it than just adult content. So we have like Second Life jousting, and this is another one that users, residents can enjoy watching and even participating. Although you'll need some kind of training to be an effective pro wrestler. Again, pro wrestling is more of for entertainment. It is a show, and okay, I guess that's the match. So if you're wondering if there are other avatars watching, yes, there are. Let's open up the radar. You can see that, look at that. We have 24 avatars watching the show right now. Why only 24? Well, it doesn't really matter if there are 1,000 people wanting to watch the show, because most regions have a capacity limit. I don't think you can have more than 100 or even 64 avatars in a region. I don't know the exact number, but yeah, regions do have limits in how many avatars can enter a region, and that is why, or that is one of the reason I believe that Second Life hasn't really grown, or maybe even failing right now, is because it couldn't handle, you know, a lot of avatars or users. And there is a thing with Second Life. If you have like 10 avatars in one location, it becomes very, very laggy. Okay, we're just waiting for the second match to start. We have the first participant in the ring right now. I guess we are just waiting for the other one because you can't have a wrestling match unless, of course, the enemy is someone invisible. By the way, there are commentators. Of course, it's a wrestling event. It wouldn't be a pro wrestling event if there are no commentators. We are not hearing the commentators because I have voice disabled. And if I'm not mistaken, the performer that was just in the ring, I believe she did a promo. Again, we didn't hear the promo because they are using voice and I have voice disabled. Back in the day, they would do their promos in chat, in local chat. But maybe now they do their promos in voice. Of course, it's understandable if you do your promo in voice, it'll have more impact. It'll have more, I guess you can show more of your personality as well because it's hard to convey emotion or emotions in text or local chat. That is why if you find this very interesting and you are in Second Life and you don't know anything about this, you've been in Second Life for like years and never experienced anything like this, and you're interested in checking it out, that is why I strongly advise to watch it live, and because you'll hear the commentators, you'll hear the crowd, and you're also going to hear the promos from the pro wrestlers. And if you're a pro wrestling fan, you'll know that promos are very very important in pro wrestling because it doesn't only show the performer's personality, it's also a way of conveying the story of the match or building up to the building up a story for the match, because in pro wrestling it's not just two people throwing themselves in the ring. There is always some kind of story happening around them. As I have said earlier, the pacing is very different from real life pro wrestling. It is much the 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 pace of the matches and the show is much slower. Again, because they have to set up everything, and it's not like in real life where everything can be set up in a more fluid and controlled way. Here we have a character, and she definitely has personality. Look at that. She's carrying a shovel. Maybe she is a shovel knight. And look at that, someone just came out crawling all over the place. It's the creepy crawler. Okay, so there was a bit of wardrobe malfunction there. Again, it's just the nature of Second Life. Things are loaded dynamically. It wasn't intentional. Okay, it wasn't intentional. Again, this is a semi-family friendly show. So yeah, the bit of malfunction or wardrobe malfunction, that was not intentional. It's because the clothes or the clothes the avatars are wearing are made of mesh, and sometimes it takes a while for the clothes to load. Again, if you're wondering about what's happening with the animations, it is Second Life, and sometimes animations also lag because everything is loaded dynamically. So if if it's your viewer's first time loading that animation, there will be some kind of lag because it's getting downloaded from the Linen Lab servers to your computer. So everything here is downloaded to your computer because everything is dynamic. Of course, there are also other events in Second Life made or organized by users, Second Life users. There are also boxing events, racing events. There are all kinds of events that are happening in Second Life that are not related to running around naked or
More of the punching, please.
related to adult content because, again, Second Life is not just about adult content. Now, if you are looking for adult content, then you will find adult content. But if you're not interested in adult content and you've heard that there's nothing in Second Life except adult content, that is totally wrong. There are a lot of things in Second Life that has nothing to do with adult content. And Second Life jousting and Second Life pro wrestling, even fishing. Those are just a few. There are many more activities and events that you could join, participate, and be part of that are not related to adult content. Second Life is very much like the internet. If you're not looking for adult content, then you will not find adult content. I believe they are now trying to set up the finish for this match. .9. How is that 2.9? Again, guys, if you are in Second Life and you've never seen anything like this, you've been in Second Life for many years and you've never seen anything like this, maybe it's time for you to check out what this is all about. Remember, all you have to do is open the search window in your viewer, go to the groups tab and search for BCW and join the group. It's free. Doing so, you'll be informed whenever the organization has an event. I think this is over. There you go. That was the finish. I was kind of rooting for the other one because she has like a ton of personality. So that was the second match. And we're now waiting for the main event of this event. The main event of this event. Again, the goal here is to show everyone that Second Life is not just about adult content. That there is more things you can do in Second Life besides running around naked. I'm not saying there are no adult pro wrestling events in Second Life. Of course, there are. But then again, if you're not looking for adult content, guess what? You will not find adult content. It's the same with the internet. If you're not looking for adult content in the internet, you will not find adult content. If you are saying that Second Life is just for adult content, then you're also saying that with the internet. You're also saying that the internet is just for adult content. And because the internet is just for adult content, then the internet should be banned. You know where someone shouldn't find adult content? Roblox. Roblox shouldn't have adult content, but guess what? There is adult content in Roblox. There shouldn't be adult content in Roblox because it's a platform made primarily for kids. But here we are. There are adult content in Roblox, and it has become very problematic. Okay, someone is spamming applause, and now they're spamming boos. Make up your mind. Are you applauding or are you booing? So if you want to see more BCW events, all you have to do, as I've said earlier, is open your search window, go to the groups tab, and search for BCW. Join the group. That is the best way of knowing when and where they are having an event or a wrestling show. Or you can join the pro wrestling fan group because most wrestling organizations in Second Life, if not all, well, I wouldn't say all, I'm pretty sure there are many that don't promote or, you know, announce their events in the pro wrestling fan group. But that is a good group to join if you are interested in Second Life Pro Wrestling. And yes, the background music that is playing doesn't match. It doesn't match the theme of the event. It's pro wrestling and the background music is like lo-fi or chilled or chill. It should be action oriented, but unfortunately I don't have any action oriented. I do have action oriented music, but I'm hesitant in using them because of copyright issues. At least with the music that I'm using right now, I know they are non DMCA music because they are from Stream Beats. Music is by Stream Beats. You can use music from Stream Beats, and all you have to do is put up or put an attribution in your content. Whoa, it looks like there was an avatar in the ring, but we couldn't see the avatar. My guess is the avatar has a high complexity. Okay, I'll have to increase the complexity limit. I'm going to try 80k. Let's see if that is enough. Okay, that is enough. You see the avatar displayed right there. Again, if you see the avatars are in gray, that means the textures are still loading. Okay, I believe the referee, which is also the owner, I think he is having a conversation with the wrestlers in the ring. Again, we don't hear it because I have voice disabled. If you want to hear what they're saying, then you'll have to watch the entire thing live in Sanga Live itself. Okay, the match is about to start. Going to zoom in a little bit more. Whoa, okay, that was the first time I've heard the ring bell. And well, I guess you can see that the match has already started. For some reason, the name Michael Thomas is familiar to me. Maybe he was with VAW or RWA before. I can't remember. It has been a very long while. Okay, so if you are not seeing them in the top screen, I'm pretty sure they are visible in the lower screen. Okay, so the referee is putting up the X sign, so that means it's a no contest. As far as I know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Again, the avatar is in gray because the texture of the avatar is still loading. And there you go. Okay, so I guess that's it for this Second Life Pro Wrestling event. I have no idea uh what is the story that they are telling about, but if you guys want to know what the story is, all you have to do is keep watching the shows and the events, and you can do that by joining the group BCW in Second Life. Okay, uh going to end the stream here again. The reason why I'm doing this is to show everyone who thinks that Second Life is only about adult content, to show them that it's not just about adult content. Second Life is all about a lot of types of content that anyone can be a part of. And if you're a creator, you're a programmer, you're someone who are skilled, you can even create your own type of content in Second Life. So again, thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye for now.